Hiya, it's the higher healing vibrations. Let's raise our vibrations up. Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being present. We are going to get right into it. Affirmations for the inner child. Today is July 1st. Let's see what the topic is all about on July 1st. It's about parents. I create a healthy home for my children. My childhood was filled with secrets. Doors closed as I walked by. Conversation stopped in mid-sentence when I came into the room. I was certain everyone was talking about me. I was positive that something must be terribly wrong with me. My shame became my secret. Today I will have no more secrets. In my mind's eye, I will open all the doors and windows in my childhood house and let in fresh air. Let's just visualize that for a second. Close our eyes. And focus on the space between your eyes. Right between your eyes is your third eye. And let's take a deep inhale of white light through our nostrils. A big, big inhale right into that third eye. Hold it. Allow it to cleanse and release. Allow that exhale to take anything unwanted with it. That feels so good. With no closed doors to hide behind, the voices from the past ring clear. They are not talking about me. They are only concerned with themselves and their problems. Finally, I can release the shame that has for so long infected my life. My parents' problems belong to them, not to me. Cleansed, I can create a healthy home where secrets don't exist. In this environment, my children and I will flourish. If any of this resonates for you, please check out the birthday reading for today, for July 1st. That's going to be very significant. There's a lot of information in this that really coincides with that today. Parents and being cleansed, cleansing yourself, cleansing your space. Let's pull some cards to see what else do you have, Spirit, for those working with their inner child. What do you like them to know about this message regarding parents and shame and cleansing of the mind? And having boundaries, being able to know what belongs to you. What is it that is yours to carry? Oh, wow, look at this. This is perfect. Thank you, Spirit, so much. Protection of sacred places. Respect and protect the sacred spaces in your life, whether these are physical places, relationships, or your inner sanctum. Honor their sanctity. Uphold the values and rituals that keep these spaces sacred and safe. And look at this. This completely looks like the third eye. Yeah. We had like a quarter moon, I think, last night. It was enough for us. It just reminded me of the smile. And I'm guided to share with you. I looked up and I saw the moon and I just started smiling and I felt like a kid again and smiling. And then I thought to myself, why have I always loved the moon looking like this? You know, why am I so drawn? Sometimes I'm really drawn to the quarter moons, the last quarter moons. And it's interesting because then I look and see that, and I don't think it was the last quarter just yet last night, but it's close. But it was still enough to create this smile, like the moon was smiling at us, at the world, at me. And I looked and smiled back. And then I thought to myself, why have I always been drawn to the moon at that phase? And then it dawned on me, well, I love to be happy. I do enjoy smiling. And it's because it looks like a smile. And it looks, again, that feeling of like, spirit, moon, stars, the sun, all of it, any of it. Like when it really just refreshes your soul. So yeah, make sure you are protecting your sacred places And this includes your vessel, which is your body that carries your soul. This includes anywhere, anyone, like it said, physical places, relationships, or your own altar, your inner sanctum. Honor it. Honor it. Okay, let's see what other message we can get about this cleansing. So let's look at shame. So shame about everyone talking about you. So what is this? What can you help with about shame about everyone talking? When you walk into a room of whispers, how can you transform when you walk into a room where everyone's whispering? What's the best way to handle this? 8 of Cups. Well, the best way to handle it is to walk away. Solo. Time for a solo journey. Walk away from that. It's not serving you. It's an intuition and your gut telling you this. And you know that it isn't truthful. And that that's not really what it is. So allow it to be released. Let it go into this flowy water. Yes, this is you deciding to go on this solo journey, and you're going to let that go, let that fall to the wayside. Let's see what else we have. So this is about if they're talking, conversation stop in mid-sentence. If you feel uncomfortable in an environment where you feel certain someone's speaking about you, allow yourself to have some solo time and reflect, and make sure that it's not an illusion. Make sure it is your true, authentic intuition guiding you, and not just fear, comfortability. Because if you've experienced this as a child, it could be a pattern. Okay, so there's something with that. And then like she realizes they're not talking about me. They're only concerned with themselves and their problems. My parents' problems belong to them, not to me. I mean, this right here speaks volumes regarding every person in this world that struggles with boundaries. Any empath, anyone that has trouble saying no, any people pleaser. A lot of times moms, we get caught up in this because we want to take care of our family first before ourselves. So all of these, this is all about, they're talking about themselves and their problems. I mean, it's okay for people to talk about their problems. It's important for them to talk about it. And maybe they felt they were protecting you in that aspect, not without knowing that, it's causing you to have shame within yourself. But this is an opportunity. So knowing the separations, that what belongs to you, what belongs to them. And this walking away is completely going to help with this. Yeah, it's like walk away. This is the same. So I'm getting the affirmation that this is the same for the mid-sentence of walking into a room as the same of like knowing that that others' problems are their own. Because if this is something you've experienced as a child, again, it could be a pattern you're repeating until you allow it to let go. This is the year of the serpent, the snake, the feminine wisdom energy that is allowing us to all let go and release anything that isn't serving us. So if you feel that this really relates to you, I highly encourage you to do this. Cleansed, I can create a healthy home where secrets don't exist. Cleansed, being cleansed. So I really don't think there's any other cards to pull, but let's see. Do you have a final message for a spirit regarding this? Yeah, this is the card. The 6 of Skulls, which is the 6 of Swords. And so we have a ship out at sea. There's duality here We have the sun and the moon. So there's night and day. Well, it's like a complete difference when you cleanse your soul. When you cleanse it, it's completely different now. Excuse me. My goodness. I don't know why. Someone here is definitely in need of some detox, okay? This is so crazy. Okay, things aren't always what they seem. Look at how the 8 of Roses, which is the 8 of Cups, has the skull facing, and it's again, it's this is the cool communication night side, and this is the passionate, bright, sunny rays of light side. Okay, so look at this, and look at how you're facing the roses and the water. Here, you're not facing it. Your main skull is the opposite. So look at that. Night and day, masculine, feminine, duality. There's something here for you about, like, that's important for you to understand and balance, like yin yang, two, partnership, agreements, togetherness. But this is a transition going on here. And Spirit is going to offer you some guidance with this about the cleanse, about your solo journey. You're going to learn and you're going to see. And the birthday reading keeps coming up, and they really want you to watch the birthday reading today. In fact, they're wanting me to share more information about it. And yeah, so it is important for you to watch that. It's completely relative. This is a starting over. And you're leaving behind this energy, this gossip, this feeling, the shame. You don't have to have it anymore. And in order to not have it, sometimes you have to let go of certain environments. Yeah. So this is Roe, Jimmy Roe, if you are wondering what that is the song there. And this one is Going Down the Road Feeling Bad. I mean, these are both about moving on. I love that song though. It's a great song. But it can be disillusions, moving on. That's what the Grateful Dead, those are songs that you might want to listen to today. Think about yourself. Think about protecting your sacred spaces and your parents and what they have to do with everything. Look at that. My kitty cat was upside down. Dancing. It's dancing. All right, that's the message I have for you today. I hope it resonates. Please share in the comments below. Remember to check out the angel number, especially if you've been seeing threes, animal spirit, and the angel card today. Have a cosmic day and tonight, meow.